1 minute, you're trundling through life, making plans like most of us. The next minute, the rug is totally pulled out from under you. That's how it feels to be Dave Roberts. 2 weeks ago today, he found out that Honda are closing the plant that he's worked in since 1995.
Hey
Mark, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Kate, I understand that Honda
is going to close its Swindon factory.
With the loss of 3,500 jobs.
Moving production back home to Japan.
You're watching life-changing news here. A global decision that is hitting me and my family right where it hurts. Honda came to Swindon in 1985. It was a time of musical legends like Nick Kershaw. Now in 2019, they say they're off in 2 years' time. It was a media circus in the morning. I was even collared by Channel 4 News outside work.
Everyone's, well, just numb, a bit like me now, really.
With all these reporters hanging around, it's kind of made me want to ask some questions myself. But first, this is how I feel a few hours after hearing the devastating news. Oh yeah, really scared. I'm 48 this year. It's scary looking for work. You know, am I unemployable? I don't know, I don't think so, but you just think that, am I too old? I'm a paint sprayer. I've been doing it now for 24 years. I can't knock them. I've met some amazing friends over the years, but the two guys I work with now, I've been working with them for 24 years, so it's gonna be quite upsetting to have to say goodbye. Sorry, I'll get it choked up. We had a conversation about how they were feeling, their circumstances, how it's going to affect them, how it's going to affect myself. It was, yeah, quite upsetting, and obviously there was a few tears as well. A few grown men sort of fighting the tears back, but what can you do? What can you say? Going out for a run really gives me time to think. It really clears my head. It's the only way I can escape from all this. I don't know what life's going to bring now. Really don't. It's the unknown, isn't it now, really? A place like Swindon, it relies on Honda as an employee, 3,500 people. It's not just Honda, it's the people who make the sandwiches in there and we clean the toilets. So a lot of families are going to be affected. It's quite worrying. 2 days after hearing we're all going to lose our jobs, it's back to work. I haven't eaten since Monday, but I've managed to force some cornflakes down me. I didn't sleep. A lot of things were going around my mind, and I was applying for jobs at 2 a.m. in the morning, and eventually got to sleep around 4, I think. The business secretary is coming to Swindon today, and they're going to set up some sort of task force, which I think they're going to try and help people maybe get into some sort of training, get back into work. I'd say to him, you know, you need to help Swindon now, because this is going to kill the town, basically. I'm really worried about my town's future as well as my own. I'm off to the shops to see Alison North, and it's time for me to become a reporter. She works with a federation of small businesses.
Well, Alison, obviously I'm Swindon born and bred. I've noticed the decline of the town centre over the last few years. Is Swindon going to get worse with the closure?
Well, it possibly will get worse before it gets better, but let's hope it is going to get better. There are a number of shops around us. You guys are well paid, you spend your money here, you go to the restaurants, the cafes, the gyms, etc. All of that may change. So you just have to look around, and one shop closed and then next door closes because they're not getting people coming, and it begins to look more tired.
What can small businesses do to help Honda workers?
If you've been working for one employer for a long time, it's quite daunting to go out into the employment arena again, so it's finding that ability to put your CV together and speak to people. All of those things you need to understand and learn those. So I think small businesses can help with that.
The town centre is definitely going to be affected. I mean, you only got to look at the decline. But do you know what? I think there's hope. And we can definitely get through this with good, hard-working people.
We do work hard, me and Lorraine, to bring home the bacon, to provide for our children, Lauren and Owen. The job worries are really stressing us all out now. Worst things can happen, lose this house. That would be that's my one thing on my mind now is paying the mortgage. Yeah, I'm petrified, to be perfectly honest with you, when you think about it. So me and Lorraine are having a good go through our finances. But first things first, what about our summer holes?
Typical, isn't it? We just booked this holiday.
I know. We're looking forward to going to France. Just put a deposit down of 300 quid. I don't want to lose it, but can we afford to go on holiday?
Looking forward to Normandy and Paris.
Yeah, it'd be wicked. Lauren turns 18, so it'd be a lovely treat for her in Paris. Should we just go for it, or what do you think? I don't know.
No, I think we should just carry on. We've worked really hard.
Let's go for it. We just want to go on holiday next year.
Obviously, Lauren's going to uni. You're after next. And there's Owen going to college.
Bus fare to college, 'cause it's 20 miles away, 3 days a week, that's going to cost us. But I want them to live their dream. You know, why should they suffer?
Maybe we should cut back on some treats.
For example?
Well, trips to Nando's, cinema.
What about the wine?
No.
No. We need that.
Yeah, we do, no chance.
Definitely.
There's a lot to think about with all that, and our spending is definitely going to have to change. I can still just about afford a trip to the cafe.
Morning. A cup of coffee, please.
Of course, that's £1.30.
Thank you.
And we'll bring it down to you.
Brilliant, thank you.
Leslie Alcorn runs this place, the Spitfire Cafe, and it's just up the road from the Honda factory.
All right.
There we go.
How many of her customers are from there?
It's difficult to put it into proportions, but it's mainly all the little businesses, all the little feeder ones.
Okay.
They're the people that we get on a regular basis.
Okay.
Is it going to affect us? Yes. Am I worried about it? No, not really, because we've got new houses being built across the road in the farm. We've got Amazon. I think the only thing I'm going to do is just keep a tighter rein on spending and a tighter rein on the girls' hours. It's what I did through the recession, and we came out. So
brilliant. Okay.
Just keep a tight rein on things.
Yeah. You're an entrepreneur. Any tips for anybody who wants to branch out?
I left a very secure job within Wiltshire County Council school meal service to try it on my own with my first cafe. I went up to 5 cafes within 5 years. Life's too short. You can always say, oh, I wish. Just go for it.
Got any jobs going?
You never know.
You were there when I first heard the news. My life changed. I felt sick. I'm still coming to terms with it. It's been hellish, a bit like this running, a hard slog.